There was once a man named Angus,
who was strong, fierce, and intimidating, and another man named Iros, who was scrawny, timid, and kind of a wimp. Angus was undoubtedly the toughest warrior in the army, while Iros was the weakest, picked on by his peers. Needless to say, Iros was extremely jealous of Angus.
Despite that, the two of them got along. One day, Angus called Iros aside. He was good at fighting, he despised it. He was a pacifist at heart, he said, and he proposed an idea to Iros. They would run away together and start a new life together in another city-state. Iros said he would think about it and went off. Iros was distracted while he was training, and everyone could tell.
He hastily made an excuse to use the latrines. On his way there, he ran into Angus again, although he ignored him. Angus could tell something was wrong, but he understood that it was because of what he asked him. Iros ditched the idea of going to the bathroom and instead went to the shrine he always visited. He knelt down and began to pray to Ares. Within a few moments, Iros had a vision. He envisioned a field of vivid green grass, contrasted by bland wheat. He looked to his side and saw Angus as well, but he was holding a scythe. Angus came over to him and held the scythe against his neck, and then Iros awakened from his vision, sweating with clenched fists. He was sure of what he had to do. The next day, Iros approached Angus and said that he thought about the question and that he did not want to go with Angus. He said he did not want to abandon Sparta and that even though he was weak, he would not run away. Angus smiled when he said this and congratulated him for passing the test. He said that he was enlisted by one of the kings to weed out anyone he thought didn't have the will to fight, and he originally believed that Iros didn't want to fight. Iros had passed the test and proved that he was strong in his own way. Iros felt happy about that and promised he'd train harder. While Angus reported his findings to one of the kings, Iros was respected in the barracks. He learned that even though he was weak, the gods were always there for him, just as he thought they always would be.